Tactile cue, rib rotation. So for this tactile cue, what we want is to get the obliques involved a little bit more. Okay, anchor point needs to be mid-back. Okay, and what you're going to do is go into it, arms up, and the band is going to go about a hand width from your sternum. Okay, about there. Arms are going to come down, and you're going to walk out a little bit, tiny bit, guys, not a crazy amount. We just want a little bit of pressure around these ribs. Easy peasy. You feel okay, Johnny? As well, guys, when you do exercise, if you don't feel it too well, too great, you can also pull the band down a little bit. Just try and stay away from these floaty ribs at the bottom because they don't have a stable base. Now, one of the issues you're also going to find is that you won't be able to feel much because of how the band is. So what we are going to need to do is use a little caliper which is attached to your cable bands. Using the little caliper that is attached to your bands, we're going to grab the band close together and we're just going to clip it on. If you don't have anybody to help you do this, all you do is put the band on, but you face this way. You come back, you nip it together, put this on, and then just turn around. Easy peasy. Now, using the caliper allows us to actually get a bit more feedback on the whole ribs, which is important for this exercise. So, next steps are we need to split our stance. So, let's say Johnny's left foot goes forward, right foot stays back. Belly button comes in and down. Sternum comes up. And this time, arms are coming up here, and you're going to grab your ears with your fingers. Now, I want you guys to keep that chest popped up. Keep a little bit of tension in your belly, and whichever leg is in front is the leg you rotate over. You're just coming back to the start point as well, guys. Boom, boom. Now, keep in mind, people, if you don't have a lot of good mapping around the whole thoracic spine area, what you might find you do is you start letting the hips go as well, and your whole body starts to move as one. No. Keep everything locked down, isolate that thoracic spine. Also, guys, I want you to think about, imagine Johnny had a pole through his head coming out the bottom of him. He couldn't move sideways, he couldn't move forward or back, he can only rotate, okay? Obviously, if we do the other side, it would be left leg back, right leg forward, rotating over the leg in front. Tension in the stomach, sternum up. Relax, Johnny. Keep in mind, this isn't an exercise like, say, glute med fire-ups where the tissue and because of the hydrogen ions just going to burn while you do it. Okay, you might feel it in different places depending on kind of your body. Some people might feel it in the abdominals from resisting the band pulling them backwards. Other people might feel them in the multifidi at the back from keeping in extension. Other people might feel it around things like the kind of obliques. Everybody's a bit different. The point of this is not to burn out the tissue, it's to connect the tissue to your brain and your brain to the tissue, so that you get better at keeping your ribs up and in the right position. If your ribs stay up, the space in between your ribs stays wider, which means the pressure where the rib connects into the vertebra at the back is less. That gives us a good chance to not have rib subluxations. Remember, if it's not straight, it's not going to rotate, okay? Keep the sternum up when we're doing the exercises. Force that muscle tone to increase. Get yourself better at holding your rib cage open, okay? That means that rib issues can start to become a lot less. And with that, end of the exercise, guys. Give it a go.